late, but already 2-0 for the night. Trying to see if I can keep the streak alive and go undefeated until I get sleepy. 2 mirror matches too. Benavidez versus Benavidez and Khan versus Khan. So hopefully this time I can get different boxes instead of 2 of the same boxes. What? We'll see. Shit, I'm already yawning, so I don't know how many more fights I got in me. Give it a go. Let me know how y'all feel about this new matchup selection system now. You gotta pick all these fighters. Well, you don't have to, but they say the more you pick, the faster the queue's supposed to go. But I've already been sitting in here for a minute. I've been saying join and came back out. So we're gonna see how long this take. Oh, not too long. Yeah, we got 2. Oh my goodness, I got Frazier versus Klitschko, man.
It is nighttime, and we are live outside at the Empire Fight Camp. My name is Todd Grisham, and here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Smokin' Joe Frazier. He took part in the greatest boxing trilogy of all time with Muhammad Ali. He defines the word Philly fighter, and he'll be taking on Smokin' Joe. His 3 battles with Vitaly Klitschko.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds.
You've heard of people dancing underneath the moonlight? Tonight, it's a fight. Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years.
Look how big this dude is, man. Great.
Fights against George Foreman, a true legend. Nice idea, and that hook lands.
Oh, look at that. 2 ghost punches back. Man.
Punching power.
That's how they gonna treat this one. Look how he ain't connect with that. Yo. Yeah, I already see the bullshit in this match. Early.
You're fighting a swarmer and you know their goal is to bury their head right in your chest, the uppercut would probably come in handy.
You are fighting the swarmer. Be smart, be sharp, concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance, because that swarmer, once you do that, you're giving a man a chance that shouldn't have one.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Oh my goodness, I knew it. Big, slow-ass, powerful motherfucker. Why ain't let me block? Oh, I ain't got no block. Shit.
It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Look.
Counter shot. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked?
Touching this bag on the right bumper accidentally.
The
foul shots when I don't even want to throw them. Look at my head health though. I ain't recovering yet. Look at it's just staying right there. Great, okay.
Well, he is glad to have heard that bell. Here we go. Round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight.
I'm literally pushing this button, man, and it's not letting my punches come off at all.
Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
That jab misses. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. They both want a highlight reel knockout.
Joe Frazier we talking about, man.
Ronda Rousey once told me when she gets into a fight, her mentality was
twice in the head and just knock all my health away.
Terrorize them into not wanting to throw a punch because they don't even see the shot leaving.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Can you imagine if he
Look,
knocks out
come
this
on,
legend?
man.
Frazier never one to back off or back down.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was.
Whoa, did you see
Look
that?
at
Give
this
me just a
madness.
second here, jump. Down goes Joe Frazier.
Yo, man.
I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
Where did that come from? What a
Punch
shot.
through the block. Yo. Look at this glove checked after this match, man. He got plaster on them joints or something. God.
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round.
Look.
Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
You're being put down. You've got to think right. Survive and then give it back the next round.
Let's get it started in round 3. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh.
Look at my head health already. Come on, man.
He's got a bluffer.
This dude is not that strong.
Both men step back for just a moment. Can't score with that hook again.
He's just punching through my block. Look, one fucking punch.
These punches coming from every angle. Nice counter shot. A swing and a miss with the left hook.
What was that? But look at that shit. Full head health, man. He hit me one time. This shit is crazy.
Watch it again one more time. Appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
You're right, Todd. What a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nicholson, are you okay?
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this battle?
Build all the way back up and watch. Twice. And my shit gonna be in the red.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go.
My punches ain't phasing this man.
He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out. There's the bell for round 4. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know he's
look at that. Look, he's knocking half of my goddamn head health down with one shot.
Can't score with that hook again. No rest for. Did you see?
Look at this shit. This shit is unreal.
How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
How he's supposed to been up? Get the fuck out of here.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
Nah, I gotta run that back. That was some complete bullshit. That man hit me twice and knocked all my head health away. Now,
What we gonna do right here is settle the score. Look around you. We got a whole room full of monsters.
Joe Frazier's punches wasn't even phasing that big motherfucker.
The tricks of the trade, the rules of the game. I've been to the top and I've been to the bottom. I tell you they look about the same. I can speak about comfort. I can speak about pain.
He said 10 minutes. I don't know what that means. What that means.
I only tell stories of fights. You learn that the struggle is part of the hustle. Don't ever mistake them as gripes. First I hit them with lefts, then I hit them with rights. After all that I've been through,
Let me show the message on here, but in my phone. Alright, after a match, it gave me 10 minutes. I guess unless he's going to give him 10 minutes. Another mirror fight. Yeah, that's crazy, man. He hit me twice in the head every time and put me in the red.
You are looking live at the WBC Arena. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time now for our tale of the tape. So it's the legend Rocky Marciano. He's only 179 centimeters tall with a reach of 173 centimeters. And he'll be facing the great Rocky Marciano. He's only 5 foot 10 inches tall with a reach of 68 inches.
This is it. This is that fight.
This is that guys, argument. Man, just want to go through all the theatrics. Instead of just pushing the button, man. Thank you.
He is Rocky Marciano, the Brockton Brawler himself. One of the greatest fighters of all time. A sparkling record and
press
one of
the
the
button,
best to
man.
ever do it. Rocky Marciano, 201.
Goodness gracious.
So much hype surrounding this big
ring
matchup.
walks and
Can't
all
wait
that.
to see.
I'll be
Marciano,
rushing
one of
the
the best
ass
right
with him.
hands
Let
in
me chill.
boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. No rest for the weary. He threw a punch and just got countered. Straight right just misses.
Oh, goodness. How am I cut already?
When you're fighting a swarmer and you know their goal is to bury their head right in your chest, the uppercut would probably come in handy.
You are fighting the swarmer. Be smart, be sharp. Concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance.
Reading this guy's message and trying to stay active. He said on his screen he wasn't moving. I wasn't moving.
They both want a highlight reel knockout. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill.
Read and play.
It's like a match made in heaven.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Can't score with that jab.
Thought he was doing something because I was reading.
Are we about to witness history?
Yeah.
The great Rocky Marciano in serious trouble. Oh, do you
Now
believe
look
it?
at you.
Rocky Marciano
Try to steal off on me while I was
I want to
reading.
see that again, but from a different angle.
A shot from the guns took him out.
I can't believe it. They are giving up.
Oh, he's doing it. Okay.
And that will do it. This fight is over. They have given up.
Oh, this the guy that I fought 2 fights ago. He said on my screen, on his screen, I wasn't moving. And he got rocked. How does that make sense if you're not lagging? You lag switched. Unless that was the server. Man. I don't even know how to do no shit like that. Lag switch. Like it's a switch to make you lag. This guy claiming I lag switched him because we was boxing. He dazed me, and I block. Then when I come out the daze, he gets trigger happy because I guess he's figuring he gonna catch me with one more shot and daze me again. I slip uppercut him and daze him. And instead of him blocking, he tries to throw a punch. And I hit him with a power hook and floored him. And this was this was at 11 something. He just now inboxed me at 12, a whole hour later, talking about I lag switched him. Man, hold your L, bro.
Ain't stopping me, I'm a pro like a Mac. Drip flow like a tap, tiptoe to the stack. Thrive under pressure, know when to attack. When it's showtime, front row to the back. Front line with my back up against the wall. If I'm up against the odds, then I'm about to give it all. About to get them all, I want everything they got. Coming for the top, I won't stop until I fall. Me, I'm trying to ball out like LaMelo Ball. Watch me switch the gears on and wait for him to stall. They're looking all small, trying to run before they crawl. Me, I'm going all out, up against the all. You're up against the clock, up against the clock. Trying to break the doors down, you should have changed the locks. I'ma bring them all down, everybody's up. And I pride when it's showtime, everybody watch. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my weight. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I it's like they don't wanna see me win, that's cool. Yeah, man, I got this in the bag like school. They're trying to rock the boat, but the ride's too smooth. Cause I'm trying to bid the goal and the vibes don't lose. You guys are old news and your styles don't ooze. You're going head to head with the guy who won't move. Your tide goes snooze with your blind old views. Yeah, you couldn't walk a yard or a mile in my shoes. Yeah, I'ma smile all the way to the dubs. Cause what's an extra mile if you come from the muds? I'm a wild out, watch me ramp it up. Check my style out, everybody look. I'm like Gordon Ramsay, that's just how I cook. My old thing fancy, I don't give a fuck. I ain't giving up now, till I'm living good now. Won't stop until I'm at the top, so high I have to look down.
I'm Todd Grisham, and what a stunning venue. We are live at the CompuBox Academy. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Vitaly Klitschko, 6'7" tall, 248 pounds, and watch out for that 80-inch reach. And he'll face the Bronze Bomber, 6'7" tall, with that massive 83-inch reach.
Giving away a lot of weight here, so now this is where you have to be smart. This is where you've got to be sharp. You've got to try and time those shots coming through. Even being lent on by the heavier opponent makes it hard. You've got to be fit. You've got to be on point. You cannot afford to make any mistakes.
Here comes Dr. Iron Fist Vitaly Klitschko. He's a heavyweight, all right. Just look at this specimen fighting out of Ukraine. Deontay Wilder, he is the Bronze Bomber. Only 216 pounds, but one of the biggest hitters in heavyweight history.
So excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Kyiv, Ukraine, and 41 knockouts in his 45 career wins, here is the 2-time heavyweight champion of the world, known as Dr. Iron Fist, introducing...
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Hard as a young man, this is the Mecca.
We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Clean left jab. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You see the nerves on a fighter stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner, you've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
The straights continue to score. You don't want to trade shots. This fighter doesn't just want to win by knockout. They want to do it early so they can get out of here.
A win is not just a win for some fighters. They need to feel the blood, the crunch. They need to get that win.
That hook was off target. And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. They've avoided catastrophe there.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Counter punching. perfect counter lands. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Klitschko in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Going to need a knockout.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Come on, switch on, get your boxing back together, and put him back in his...
You can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back in.
On the job. That was a terrible round, that was. Come on. You let him back into the fight. You're much better than that guy. You're much better. He's not even in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back.
So we can't figure you out. Great work. Relax now.
Get out there and switch on. Get your boxing back together.
No, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
Let him back in. You're better than that kid. Just go back out there
and ride it out. Go out there and finish him.
The referee calling for seconds out. Right back into the action.
Off, and you're starting to make mistakes.
Keep smart. You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't loading up, but you were still like...
The straight right just misses. This fighter told us yesterday, I don't get paid by the minute. I'm going to go in there and try and knock my opponent out as soon as possible.
You get in with a slugger, they want to work at their own pace. Use speed, frustrate them, take them out of their comfort zone. Make them tired, trip over their own feet. Get them angry.
Missing with that right hook. Beautiful counter punch. That jab doesn't find a home. No rest for the weary. Well, we know what the game plan is going to be for this fighter. He's got to stick and move and avoid the big shots from the bigger man.
If you're standing in front of a dumper truck and you're trying to punch it back, push it back, the dumper truck is probably going to roll right over you.
Surely will get a world title shot. Well, wait a minute. Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
And they figure out the combination to this save.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
There's a counter shot. It doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. They stop the hook there. Failing to score with that right hook. Is he going to punch himself out, though? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talking about Klitschko in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Good man, good man.
Just first minute, stick him in the end of your jab, and then start gathering your pace.
You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't loading up, but you were still
in his tracks. You've done all that work all the way through camp, and now you're going to go back out there and lose the match? You got to get out there, switch on, and get your boxing back together.
Back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots. Keep smart.
This fight's not over yet. You got to go back out there.
One shot at a time. Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely...
Get your mind back on the job. It was a god-awful round.
Otherwise, you'll see it and ride it out.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
Come on, switch on. Get your...
Straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him...
There's the bell to start round 3. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Punch, counter punch.
Nice exchange here from both men.
Straight right just misses. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this. Whoa, wait a minute. Oh, Wilder just got... And the Bronze Bomber goes down. And it's a one-hitter winner. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
Shot from the gut. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again?
That's
that
one
was a shot.
We need to turn this around halfway through.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
When are we going to see a jab from these two? What a punch. One punch could change everything in this battle. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nice job blocking the left hook. That's another scoring shot. They're both trying for a knockout. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Talk about Wilder in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
I like that, I'm happy. Just keep him on the end.
Don't give him anything. Go back out there and win this round, all right?
That's it. Start sticking in a few body shots in there. Bury it up a little bit so we can't pick
it back, get a jab back. Just boxing, just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything, all right? Now go back out there and win this round. You only lost one round. Nothing.
This is the fight. Great round. Good man, good man. Just saying again.
Let's just get out there and let's reset. Forget about the round.
Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him nothing.
I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight.
To load up. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
Get your jab back.
He's hurt. He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, he'll sit and ride it out.
Here we go to the fourth round. This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show him your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain as a brain.
Can't land that jab. Not a lot of defense here at all. Nice punch. Beautiful counter punch. This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope. You've got to hope they run out of steam.
And he scores with the counter. Counter shot. Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
That's lights out right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
We're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
You let him back into the fight. You're much better than that guy. You're much better.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good?
You were thinking together and put him back in his place. Get your mind,
but don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on it.
You're way better than that guy. You've let him back into the fight. You're not even in the same league as him. Come on, switch on, get your boxing back together, and get back out there and win the round.
Again, don't change too much. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear.
That was a terrible round, that was. Come on. You've let him back into the...
For one shot at a time, set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to
right,
go.
it is.
Come on, switch on. Get
But
your
it ain't
boxing back
nothing you
together.
doing.
You done all...
Smart, otherwise you'll see it and ride it out.
Time winding down as we get set for another round.
Come on, you're switching off. You got
1, 2 straight down the middle. You can't miss it.
do
Great
nothing.
work. Stay focused.
When somebody's on
On
side.
to the 5th we go. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Just missed with that hook. These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tap.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. And Deontay Wilder just... What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's still on the clock.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen, now it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, like freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Lucky to have avoided that uppercut. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
A shot from the...
Run it back. Same 2. Same 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, a knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.
I couldn't throw no more than 2 punches. The nigga was he winded in the 4th round. And you still couldn't do nothing.
This rivalry has been brewing for a long time, and it spills over tonight at the CompuBox Academy. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. Vitaly Klitschko, 6'7" tall and 248 pounds. And his opponent, Deontay Wilder, 6'7" tall with that massive 83-inch reach.
If you're going to give away so much weight, you've got to depend on speed, because if you miss, it hurts from a bigger fighter.
Vitaly Klitschko. The bronze bomber, Deontay Wilder, one of the hardest punchers in heavyweight history. His knockout percentage is off the chart.
It'll be ding-ding from first bell, they're off.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner.
What a pleasure to be. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. And that straight got him. Swing and a miss with the left hook. Nice counter punch right up the middle. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight, the fans are on the edge of their seats.
It's so hot, so heat, there's a roof on here, you don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on your face, you're sweating, and you're getting under, you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on here.
Deontay Wilder just got clipped. And right back into the fray.
Defense, defense, defense is everything, because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
They exchange punches. Neither fighter. Whoa, wait a minute. Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, did you see that? Oh, Wilder just got clipped and he's in a world of trouble. I don't know if I've ever seen him this hurt before. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
He blocks the right hook. Doesn't just want to win by knockout. They want to do it early. Where did that come from? Down she goes.
That's bullshit.
How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
You're right, Todd. What a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be...
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be.
Now you've lammed back.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
A perfect counter lands. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Oh, that punch. You'd like to see more jabs. This is the type of fighter that would say, I don't even want rounds. Let's just fight until one of us can't stand up anymore.
If you get in with a slugger, they want to work at their own pace. Use speed, frustrate them, take them out of their comfort zone, make them tired, trip over their own feet, get them angry.
Defense is not an option for these two. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Just missed with that jab. When you're fighting a massive heavyweight like this, you can't go toe-to-toe. You got to stick and move and use angles.
The plan is to try and change that game plan. Get him angry, get him frustrated, make him deviate away from the plan.
And he misses with that jab. And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Yo, they got this nigga motherfucking on some steroids. Ain't no fucking way. This nigga hit you twice. I don't give a fuck who it is. He hit you twice and you in trouble. He hit you with 2 clean shots and you in trouble. Your head is fucked up. That shit don't make no sense.
We're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
I love the response though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Just keep him on the end of that jab.
Win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, and get that jab back.
Start sticking a few body shots in there. Bury it up a little bit so we can't figure him out.
Go back out there and win this round, all right? It's only one round that you lost. Don't worry about it.
That shit ain't.
Get your mind back, get your focus back, get the jab back. Just boxing, just be smart.
He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, you'll see.
Win this round. You only lost one round. Nothing. Don't worry about it.
You were thinking, you were smart. You weren't loading up, but you were still landing your power shots.
Be smart when you go out there. Just take a round off and win the round on your jab.
And the defense on the end will do good work.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
Blend back in. Now it's going to be a tougher round.
Can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused. Don't move back into the fight. Great round.
On to the third. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. It's all offense all the time. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Nice counter. Good one.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? That shit is
One punch can end this
unreal.
fight for either of these two heavyweights.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
punch output. Thought there might be more action here. And he blocks the left uppercut. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Those counter punches have to hurt. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Both men step back for just a moment. That uppercut doesn't get through. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A perfect counter. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Klitschko in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
I love that. I love that. The jab slick.
On and get your boxing back together. Get your mind back.
What you're doing, the gap's full of pair. Stay focused. Don't let him
Get your shots off and don't give him anything, all right? Go back out.
Here we go to the fourth round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Catch and shoot. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? No rest for the weary. This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
He missed with the jab. Straight right just misses. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. It just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Beautiful counter punch. These punches coming from every angle. They're both trying for a knockout. Nice counter punch right up the middle. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him.
The fuck is you doing, man?
Pickpocket him.
Which fighter will say no mas? Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
His stamina is off the charts. The straight right just misses. These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin right to crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Nope, that hook won't score. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. There's a counter shot. The stamina is off the charts. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Down to that.
You cannot gas out if you...
Let him back in.
And there's the bell to start round 6. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after...
I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo, I can't stand these rap boys, feel to eliminate all. I'm trying to raise this stack boy so tall that it might fall. Top strike arm and I lick off the goal, so anything I set I achieve and more. Soon bring the man them on some kind of tour. Enough liquor bottles in my rider report. I don't know why they would step to the team and I'll send man airborne like fly beat. Come like this as some sci-fi scene when I lace this magic on these type of beats. I don't wanna hear no talk from a dweeb. You don't respect me if you don't pay my fees. If you don't respect me then please better back out the way of this heat. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo, step to the place where my jeers are with all 9 and I'm on a mad one. I don't want no attention from that gal if she ain't a bad Man try tell me the 3-5 come too stinky, it's Cali that packs from. And if I go broke, N95s and nitro slapped on. Soon put Chef on the map, son. Don't pop with too many brothers, they cap enough. Dog, I don't care about the past, stack bad in the present, and you can get wrapped up. I don't deal with pests, man got no fertilizer for them. Go on then run up your mouth yet again, Joe get sent all the way up like Rem. That's right. Nah, that ain't the flexo. I got J's on my feet, they're retro. They can act like they got bars. I got bars in my name like Esco, and I'll slap them off like Crespo. Go dish out the news like Metro, and it's punks know that I don't take joke. In person, they reject smoke. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like Pounds just told them, with the squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not an omen, still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees, you'd think that it's autumn. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like Pounds just told them, with the squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not an omen, still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees, you'd think that it's autumn. What they say now? I like to welcome everybody out to the Samurai. Indeed. Here we go, one time. Really neat. Very beautifully, very alliterated. A little battle raps for you. Little battle rap. Really neat. What you got? Very beautifully alliterated. A little battle raps for you. So on live.
Welcome to the CompuBox Academy. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Tyson Fury. He is a whopping 206 centimeters tall with a reach of 216. And up against him, it's Larry Holmes. Watch out for that reach of 206 centimeters. He's also 191 centimeters tall and weighed in at 103 kilos.
What a weight difference. These two fighters are going to be in deep water.
Tyson Fury, this multi-time heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Manchester, England. He'll beat you down and then sing to you afterwards. Eastern assassin Larry Holmes.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red...
One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
You couldn't buy a seat in this place. You'd be very lucky if you're ringside, but you know what? Watch it from home. You've got everything on the plate.
We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Nice straight. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Did you see the nerves on a fighter stepping into the ring, Tom? It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
The straights continue to score. Nice counter. Both men step back for just a moment. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Counter puncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
We wanted action, and they are delivering. They block the uppercut. Beautiful counter shot. Good counter punching. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. The perfect counter lands. Do you believe this? Bombs away. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about fury in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You can't leave it up to the judges.
Here we go. It's round 2. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
If you want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the rope because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin them down. Throw a blanket on them.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. A perfect counter lands. These two fighters are made for one another. It's the typical big man, little man argument. He's got to be quicker. He's got to move a lot to win this fight.
If you're in there with a guy so big in front of you, you've got to be smart. You've got to use your smarts and use that skill. This is what you've prepared for. You've got to negate that jab, let it ride past you, and push his own way on him.
For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
They exchange punches. Incredible firepower from both of these heavyweights. What a punch. As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink because one big shot and this thing could be over. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Do you believe what we are seeing? A perfect counter lands. It's knockout or bust for both of these. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about fury in that last round.
What do you do?
I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Just get your breath back.
Get your boxing back together and put him back in his place.
doing, the gaps will appear. Relax now. I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there.
Let's get it started in round 3. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
This fight has a real good flow to it. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
A very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Looking to land the hook. You'd like to see more jabs. That left hook missed. Have to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The courage on display here is incredible. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Well done with that counter shot. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Oh, right there. Well, the instant assassin in some trouble here. Let's talk about fury in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that lap.
Let's just get out there.
And there's the bell to start round 4. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction.
Wow.
Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Nope, that hook won't score. The straight right just misses. These are heavyweights, but I'll tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights. Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Oh, and Tyson Fury just got rocked. This could be it. Tyson Fury, one of the great heavyweight champions. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
straight right just misses. There's a counter shot. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Hey, those punches add up. The straight right just misses. That counter shot lands. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Both men step back for just a moment. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about fury in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Dominance, without a doubt.
Back into the fray here in round 5. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you've hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Swing and a miss for that jab. Got to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
A perfect counter lands. He misses with that jab. The straight right just misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Good counter punching. His stamina is off the charts. Very competitive round. Hold that thought! Whoa, Larry Holmes now in some real trouble. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to who's in better shape. There's the bell for round 6. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? He blocks that right hook. There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Holding nothing back here in the round. You'd like to see more jabs. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Lands the jab. There's a counter shot. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. They have no respect for each other's punching power. And Tyson Fury just got clipped. The big fella might be in big trouble. Talk about Holmes in that last round. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the... There's the bell to start round 7. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army.
Oh, and a shot from the heavens sends them to the canvas. I don't care how good your chin is, a punch like that, and you're going down.
That's lights out right there. One, two, three, four, five. Listen to me. Are you okay?
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels, look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot, a clean one, then he's out of there.
Nice counter. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Wow.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen, now it's down to them doing their job. But get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
How about that time counter shot? Couldn't land that jab. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I go to the ring with fighters like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Jab not finding its target. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown is going to be we just saw.
You're being put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Just keep him on the end of that.
You've done all that work all the way through camp, and now you're going to go back.
Start sticking in a few body shots in there. Bury it up a little bit so we can't figure you out.
You're boxing back together. You've done all that work in camp. You got to get out there and switch on. Get your boxing back together. Get your mind back on the job.
There was a fence on the end and what you do. Good work. Good work.
And that guy, you've let him back into the fight. You're not even in the...
You can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
And win the round. Come on, you're switching off.
If you change too much, keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time.
Got everything in the bag.
And they're back at it again here in round 8. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over brain.
The only fear you have with this heavyweight is has he punched himself out. Straight right just misses. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Insane action. You can tell what. Let's see that again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hit me with this.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
He's got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points for losing around.
Come on.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Whoa, Larry Holmes on the back foot. Another win, another unanimous decision victory.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan, what a result.
It's called cheat code, though. Let's go cheat code.